एक नवा पायलट प्रोजेक्ट कैनेडियन मेंटल हेल्थ एसोसिएशन CMHA पील रीजनल पुलिस पंजाबी कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सर्विसेज ਅਤੇ रूट्स कम्युनिटी सर्विस द्वारा ऐलानिया गया है। पील रीजन विच मौजूदा संकट प्रतिक्रियावां सेवावां विच एक महत्वपूर्ण हिस्सा शामिल करेगा। पील खेतर विच पुलिस नूं कॉल कीते जाण तों बाद कुछ स्थितियां नाल नजीठण लई पुलिस अधिकारी नहीं सगों एक संकट नाल नजीठण वाले कर्मचारी नूं घटना स्थान ते भेजा जाएगा।
Our partners refer to this as 60 West. And many people will say to their clients and to people, just go to 60 West. They'll be able to help you here. And, you know, this was our dream, to be able to come together. And currently we have 18 partners all living on site. And I'm just thrilled to be here today and to celebrate with my partners their collaboration, their forward thinking, and their innovation. And this is such an exciting day. So it just seems very fitting to me as we stand in a building, you know, maybe take a moment and just connect to your feet. We're on this land, you know, and tomorrow is the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. So maybe we can just draw our attention to our bodies, because our bodies are part of this land. You know, this center sits on this land, and this land is part of the treaty lands and territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit. You know, when we stand with our partners, you know, the traditional territory of the Anishinaabeg, the Huron-Wendat, the Haudenosaunee, and Ojibwe, Chippewa peoples. This land is home to the Métis, and most recently the territory of the Mississaugas of the First Credit Nation, who are direct descendants of the Mississaugas of the Credit. You know, just take a moment to name the people really who steward this land, who love this land, and who teach us so much about how we care for these lands. For thousands of years, our Indigenous brothers and sisters have inhabited this space. We're truly indebted to all of our First Nations and Inuit peoples with whom we share this land, and we call on the various levels of government. We call on ourselves, all our leaders, to not just pay lip service with land acknowledgements, but to continue to address the inequities that Indigenous peoples face on a daily basis and allow them to take their rightful place to these lands. And I think more importantly, not just acknowledging their lands, but acknowledging the wisdom, you know, that the knowledge keepers carry and the elders carry. They have so much to teach us about how to be good stewards of the land, but how to care for each other. You know, Little Brown Bear talks about, he's an elder in Toronto, and he said to me, Sharon, remember that we are one people. So we also want to acknowledge systemic discrimination that many in our community face. They came here to seek a better life or to broaden their horizons, and because of the color of their skin, their religion, or some other characteristic, they are subjected to discrimination and marginalization. And we particularly recognize people of African ancestry who were stolen from their homes and their lands and brought here as slaves. While slavery has ended, the legacy lingers, and the dreadful tentacles of this dark period of our history still wrap themselves around our bodies and our minds. As we come together to celebrate the forward-thinking advocacy efforts and accomplishments of our community partners, let us commit to respect and uplift each other, to tear down the barriers of prejudice, discrimination, and hatred that seem to be getting stronger in our communities,